we're back in action and it feels so good to be getting out again. Doesn't it, Nevis? Nevis. Aha, quick pee first before he engages with the camera. It's so good to be back out again, and Nevis has fully overcome his injury on his back leg now, and we're raring to go once again. The thing that I love the most about doing Munros, Corbetts in Scotland is that it takes you to locations that you would never ever explore otherwise. We are at the Alan Reid car park, which is just down there. The car's just beyond it, and we're taking on a Corbett. The target is a Corbett called Corryhabbie Hill, which I think is out in this direction out here, which means we are in Moray and in Glen Livet, believe it or not. I wonder if it's up there where the whiskey's made. You never know. So yeah, never ever been here before. This is the first time that I've explored this region. Never done any hikes in Moray before. And I have to say, I'm really excited for this one today because Corryhabbie is just out here, and it's a fair old jaunt an effort to get out there. It's about 20 odd kilometres in total today. It can be made a little bit longer or shorter depending on what way we want to come back, because we can come down more or less kind of direct down here, or we could double back to where we came, which I think will be a bit more scenic. But we'll just wait and see how we go. It's shorter days today as well now that we're in the 1st of November. No sharp ridges, no steep cliffs, no like scrambling, no climbing as such. I'm anticipating this just being a lovely hill walk. We're going up through the glen, which is up this way. Nice gentle path, and that's going to take us pretty much all the way to the top up here. So that's the plan. We're going to see just how we go, and it's going to be really nice and peaceful, I'm hoping. I can't imagine seeing too many people out in this location, which is just going to be brilliant for me and Nevis, just getting our first hike together again in a wee while. So yeah, let's go. Not the nicest start to the walk, coming through the sheep fields that are up here, and I got really wet coming down this way as well. But we've now found a really good path, and this is what I'm looking for today. This is what I was expecting. Good path. It goes straight round through Glen Livet, other side of this hill here, with the summit of Corryhabbie Hill over the top there. So I'm hoping that there's not going to be much sheep from now on, so then Nevis can get a good run around. But it's a lovely, stunning location. As I say, there's no steep climbs anywhere. It's all rolling, heathery hills. We're just on the outskirts of the Cairngorms. We're just kind of far north of the Cairngorm National Park. So it's very similar to what you'd expect there, which is obviously something that I adore so much, because it's huge, it's expansive, it's just lovely. And I love these types of walks. We'll be able to gobble up the miles pretty quickly today, I think. This place is absolutely exquisite. It is stunning. It's just so wide open, grassy heather, moorland. You feel like you're just nowhere. You're in the middle of nowhere. And you can actually, the camera probably won't be able to pick it up, but about here and a bit further up here is, they look like a couple of bothies maybe. There's certainly maybe one bothy about here, but that looks like a bigger kind of building over there. And our path goes up through here, and I don't know, that might be the summit there, or it might just be up. I'm not 100% sure, but this is incredible. Again, it's nothing dramatic. It's just peaceful and solitude. Not the nicest river crossing in the world. You can see why there's a bridge further up that way. But let's do it. You're gonna help Dad? You're gonna help Dad get across here, Nevy boy? Well, one of my right foot went straight in the water because it was a wobbler, but my left foot isn't too bad. Just as well they're waterproofing Gore-Tex, eh? That's why we have them. I think that's the summit right up here, so we just carry right up here and tail off. The path zigzags a little bit, but it's just lovely. Now this place is very interesting. Looks quite spooky. It's like no windows on it, and there's like a little like ribbon hanging in the wind just underneath there. You having fun? Nevis, are you having fun, boy? Yes, yes, yes. You're awful wet, that's awesome. It's almost like something that you would see in a video game, or something like a house that you've got to reach for safety, or something that's haunted that you've got to run away from. There's actually another one just down here. Well, it would have been used for something. I'm too scared to go in. It looks like my granddad's old cottage, actually. I'll tell you what, you'd be pretty safe in there if you were caught in an Arctic storm in this area. I'd actually say this shelter cottage looking thing's more like my granddad's house, because the roof's all like caved in. And yes, when my granddad did stay in this place, it was the roof was an absolute mess. But yeah, that's quite a funny resemblance, one that I didn't think I'd ever make. So we carry on down this path on the left hand side, and there's Corryhabbie Hill there, but we're in the heart of Whiskey Land. And this path takes you up to somewhere called Cook's Cairn, I think. It's certainly one of these hills. That's up there. We're not going there today, Mr. Nevis. We're just going up this way, up to the Corbett. 781 metres I think it is, so probably one of the lowest in the country. So that's us at turn off point. We go up here. The path zigzags up to the top of Corryhabbie Hill. This path continues you all the way down to Dufftown actually, and we're not going that way, not at all. We might return down this way, not 100% sure yet whether we stay high and pathless or longer but nicer path. Not too sure, but I know where we are going, Mr. Nevis. You're away to go the right way, we're going this way. Let's go for it. Nevis, let's touch the trig point. Now you've got stuck, you got me twisted in the lead. There we go. Corryhabbie Hill. Well done, Nevis. We're all tangled. We're all in a tangle. Viewpoint. It's a bit of a rounded hill. Marvellous. The Cairngorms and the thick cloud down here. Wow. And a trig point that it looks like a mushroom. There's something like that. I haven't seen any like that before. It's a cracking shelter, this. Nevis, well done, boy. Well done. Well done on another Corbett. I can't remember how many you've done now. Must be about 6. I can't even remember how many I've done. That must be about 7 or 8. It's a cracking little shelter. It's a bit dull and gloom in that little shelter there, so we've sat out. Got a nice view of Ben Rinnis right there. But it is wild up here. Nevis, you want some lunch? Will we get your lunch, boy? Come on then. We've definitely chosen the right hill today as well, because north. It's nicest up north, but down in the Cairngorms, I don't know if the camera was able to pick that out, but it's so cloudy and dull down there, so we've made the right decision, come as far north as we did. And I think it's probably my most northerly hill, like Moray or Corbett, that I've done. So yeah, I'm quite chuffed with that. Christ, that didn't take long, Nevis. That didn't take long at all. You're funny, boy. Not going to do too much more to camera, I think. I think we're just going to get ourselves down because it's quite cold up here. I've got the jacket pack on. And I think we're going to go down the ridge because the heather up here, it's quite firm, so it'll be easy to follow over foot. And I think we'll probably follow that for about 4 or 5 kilometres. And then we actually pick up a path just shortly coming down the hill. Anyway, there's a second peak to reach, although it's not it's 734 metres I think, but it's not a Graham or anything, it's just a peak. The only downside is we're going to get the wind right in our faces, so we're going to get ourselves wrapped up as you were just trying to muck about with some rocks there. Alright, I cannot believe what I've done. So by the way, I dunked my head into the river just to kind of freshen up a bit because it's actually been quite warm when you're out in the wind. Settings, I didn't manage to record coming all the way back to this point because I didn't actually click, I just time-lapsed of what I thought. I was time lapsing just right to this point, and I didn't stop because like you'd seen everything before. It was just like the same views. But then I realised it was on I think I clicked photo instead, so I just took a photo. But anyway, like it was the same, exactly the same way that I just went up, just a different perspective from different views. I'm kind of off the kind of main path now, but the Corbett's up here, and I decided just to retrace my steps, go all the way back through Glen Livet, and that's the bridge is just over there that you'll have seen us cross earlier on today, and that's the gate, and that's the farm up there. So we're literally just about 50 minutes away from the car. I'm just going this different way down. We're actually now going down the Livet path. So there's as I said, the farm's up here, but there's a path which kind of skirts around the outside. I think this probably would have been the better option over the two at the start of the day. So this is really the only new section of walk that we'll do. So I'll make sure I can time lapse this bit, and we're only maybe about 15 minutes away from the car. So yeah, we're nearly there. The Nevis has done such a good job again today. Hey boy. So far this way is so much better than the farm route that we came this morning. You actually just see the farm just up in here. I mean, you're not trampling through bog at this point here. It is so much nicer, just more appropriate for a wonderful day out, we shall say. It's absolutely fair to say, and it is without a shadow of a doubt, that my days are better with him. He's just, when I compare my day today to Unach Mór and Unach Beg that I did by myself, like, yeah, there was quite an empty feeling in me when Nevis wasn't there, but now he's just everything to me. That little boy means everything to me in my life, so to have him with me just fills that little hole that I now know that needs to be filled on all the hikes that I go on. So it's been an absolute stonker of a day. I've absolutely loved it. It was just as peaceful and mellow as what I would have thought it would have been. It did not drop below any expectations, and as I say, like, to have him back with me on these walks, or run for him, makes it all the more special. Compulsory. It is compulsory, Mr. Nevis, isn't it? I've not got any stones though, that's the problem. They'll throw some kibble in. He's a little bit confused, isn't he? Oh, woo! And woo! Oh, beautiful boy. You've been so good today. So we're back at this point now where all the sheep are. The car is literally just down there. So I'm going to call the end to the video here. It was just the perfect day that we needed just to get back up and running. Can you smile for the camera, please? Can you smile? Yeah, that'll do. Good boy. You're such a good boy. You are perfect for these adventures, aren't you? Dad loves you so much. And again, as I say, like, I'm not too sure if it would have been how it would have been going down like the ridge. Probably would have been totally fine, but I just didn't like the thought of, especially being with the dog, I didn't like the fact that there were the paths that weren't actually marked on the map, and you just never know, like, because there's so many farm and wildlife, as you can see here just now. Nevis is keeping an eye on all the sheep. Like, we could easily have come into a fence or a stile that I could get over, but he couldn't. So it was just those kind of considerations now that I've got him, that I just need to probably do a little bit more research as well into these kind of things, and if they are a problem at all. But it is another Corbett done from Ben Nevis. From Ben and Nevis, it's goodbye for now. He's looking at the sheep.